What's up, fight fans? Greetings
All
from the
right.
Wrestleverse.
All right. It's your boy Tijon and my partner Billy here. And in an ever-evolving landscape of sanctioned and unsanctioned fight leagues, wrestling promotions, underground fight clubs, narrative corrections, the Wrestleverse continues to become even more connected with each passing second.
Right, nearly all the doors are open, and fighters themselves finally have the freedom to express themselves with less management in front of a much larger audience.
Yeah, if a promoter has anything watchable, a watchable weekly fight card that can be easily found on TV or online, then we, the Wrestleverse, we're going to watch it.
That's right, and we're your guides. Billy here.
Tijon from Take It to the Ring, and it's time for the Wrestleverse Top 10.
Let's get right into it, man.
Yeah, like you said, man, not a lot of news today, just because, we're right at the edge of WrestleMania week. Tomorrow sets it all off, man. So, this one might be a little quick. Not really a lot to cover, but we got enough for you for 10. So let's start out with number 10.
Yeah. So this is some big news.
Yeah, Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai are back together. They had a pretty nice reaction. So former tag team partners Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai reunited on this week's NXT. So last night, it was later announced that they're going to challenge Toxic Attraction's Gigi Dolan and JC Jane for the NXT Women's Tag Team titles at Stand and Deliver. Super excited.
Yeah, it's been a minute since they were together. In a backstage interview after Tuesday's show, Gonzalez and Kai, they couldn't contain themselves. They were just so excited to be reunited and together again for the first time since July 2021, man. They go on to say it's we're back, and those titles rightfully belong to us. That's what Raquel Gonzalez said. And at Stand and Deliver, they're gonna take it to JC and GG and run Toxic out of there.
Yeah, Toxic no more. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest. I love Dakota Kai and Wendy Choo together. So I don't know what happened to Wendy Choo. But so I'm getting ahead of myself. Last night on NXT 2.0, Kai confronted Toxic Attraction for payback, basically, because they got rid of Wendy Choo backstage. We haven't seen anything. They just dumped all her crap and all her props in the ring. So Dakota Kai comes out and blindly starts swinging on all of them and ends up getting jumped by all three women of Toxic Attraction. Then Gonzalez comes out, rushes the stage or rushes the ring to allow pop from the fans. And Gonzalez and Kai obviously they clear out the ring, and then they kind of looked at each other, and the fans are just screaming yes, yes. And then Gonzalez offered a handshake. And then Dakota Kai slaps it, and then they just embrace in a really big hug. Super awesome moment. And then here in the picture, which you can see, they actually took the belts that Gigi and JC left in the ring and just were holding it up just to signify we're coming for it, man. So this was really, really awesome. Very excited.
There's some cool stuff, man. The crowd went absolutely insane. They were super excited to see them team up. And I like Toxic Attraction. They're bad girls. Yeah, I get why people don't like them. But that's going to be a heck of a run. I'm glad to see them back in it, and it's going to be awesome. That's going to be some good wrestling.
But I want to know what happened to Wendy, because I hope they didn't just discard her. Because man, it was a great tag team. Her and Dakota were actually really fun to watch. So I want to know what's up next. What's next in store for Wendy as well. Because man,
Choo was getting a good run. Take it to the ring. We support Wendy Choo.
Yeah, so the gimmick was dope. Crew. So don't get rid of the gimmick. Everything about it was awesome, man. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But let's move on to number 9.
Number 9. Well, this one's a little bit on the sadder side, but everybody seems to be talking about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's big news. So, we're, of course, talking about Sasha Banks reflecting on why she asked for her WWE release.
Yeah, so the WWE star, she had she had documented her struggles in the aftermath of WrestleMania 35 several times. She's gone over that. She's made it very clear, and including her asking for a WWE release. She wanted to get let go. She's been kind of
I
suffering.
mean, during that time, Sasha was suffering from a separated shoulder injury that happened in January. And she just talked about the struggle and all that came with it in an interview with The Atlantic. She talked about how she had a Make-A-Wish the next day after her match, and she could barely move, couldn't put her clothes on, couldn't do her hair. Bailey had to come in and she said Bailey had to come into my room and do that. And she didn't want to tell anybody. Those titles meant so much to her. So,
yeah,
a lot of heart for Sasha,
Yeah. She goes on to talk about her issues with depression at the time and asking for the release, which WWE owners and chairman Vince McMahon said that they denied that. They didn't say that never happened. And as she said in the past, the experience led to Banks realizing she needed to take time off to figure out what's going on in her life outside of the square circle.
Yeah, she said she felt sad every single day and she couldn't figure it out why. And I mean, that's usually how depression works. Yeah. So, she had to take herself away from the situation. And she said it's such a fast world where she had to stop and realize who Mercedes was and who Sasha Banks was. And because she had no time off. We know the struggles and the rigorous schedule that these wrestlers have. They're literally on it every single day almost. Whether you see the match or not, there's dark episodes that you don't see either. They literally have no time off. They don't get to see their family, friends, nothing. This is their life now, So I think it was really smart that she took the time to figure it out and figure out what else she loved other than wrestling. This was a really good piece. And I think it just makes you look at wrestlers in a different light because they're human, and you don't really get to see them outside of their characters because a lot of them, they take that work home with them. But it was good for Sasha to actually, step back, I think,
She needed it. You got to get ahead of that stuff. It was good. I hope she does stick around. I think she's great for WWE.
Yeah.
Pardon me. I'm a fan. She's a pretty good wrestler. I like watching her, but it seems like she's on the better side of that. So that's a good thing. So
I was about to say either she's been good at hiding it or she's good now. I don't know which one, and I guess we're gonna see. But I am glad that we still get to see her. I don't always like to deny people what they want, especially in the sports and entertainment world. But I'm kind of glad that Vinnie Mac said no, because at least we get to see a little bit, and they could maybe finish the stories out with her, and maybe she could pass the torch. Maybe that's the whole Naomi and Glow situation that we're seeing.
Yeah, and which is a great tag team. I like that. They're awesome together.
Great tag team. But yeah, man. So hopefully everything is on the up and up with her. But let's move right on to number 8.
Yeah, number 8. So the younger crowd, I know you're excited. Probably some of you older wrestling fans probably don't get this as much, but Johnny Knoxville is going to be in WrestleMania fighting Sami Zayn.
Yeah. I don't know how you couldn't be excited for this, man. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
If you saw what he was doing at Royal Rumble, you should be excited. Come on, man. It's Johnny Knoxville. We know.
I'm definitely excited, but I definitely see some of the older wrestling fans not getting it, not watching Jackass. Who is this guy?
I don't even think that they don't watch Jackass. I think it's more so that they're why is he in wrestling? That's what I'm seeing. Why is there a crossover with him? He doesn't belong here. Which, okay, I get, but it's for fun, man. Let's just take it for what it is.
Yeah.
So he was never supposed to compete at WrestleMania 38. He entered the men's Royal Rumble match in January, and despite an energetic performance, met an early elimination, thanks in large part by Sami Zayn, his now rival since before Royal Rumble, honestly.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's Sunday night. It's funny, the comedian, he'll be at the Battle of the Great Liberator Anything Goes match at the ATT Stadium in Texas.
Yeah.
So this feud's been building for a while now, and WWE fans, you've been seeing it. He's been going after him. They've been kind of crashing each other's shows. Zayn's been going back and forth. So it's pretty good. But Johnny Knoxville, he goes, well, I mean, the Royal Rumble, that was with that low, he calls him the low down, dirty Sami Zayn. He kicked me in the face, and I wasn't looking forward. And then just kind of, it left him a bad taste in his mouth. He wants some payback. He wants to go back at Sami Zayn. He wants a piece of him. So this is pretty cool. I mean, Johnny Knoxville wants some payback. He wants to beat up on Sami Zayn.
I'm loving the fact that this is an anything goes match. That just speaks so much to, just what Johnny Knoxville has always been about. And it's that hardcore style. It doesn't matter what. Like, they're going to put on a show, and it's going to be hardcore style. It's going to be fun. So,
yeah,
regardless of whether you think that he belongs there, take the match for what it is. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be very entertaining, and I'm glad we get to see it in WrestleMania. It's going to be a fun match for sure. I'm just curious to see what they're going to have in the ring.
That's what I want to know.
I mean,
hopefully we see this bull taser again. That's what I want to see again. I want to see the bull taser,
right?
Because that was a fun little segment. So I'm ready for it, man. You could tell I'm super excited for it. I know a lot of people are, but I also think it's pretty slept on, which is fine. It's not going to be the best match. We all know that, but. Come on, man. We need some entertainment. Yeah, this is entertainment. Sami Zayn has been fun too. Despite the cornball stuff that he was doing, like the Zayn stuff that he was doing before, like, okay. Yeah. But other than that, man, he's been pretty solid too. So,
Sami Zayn is solid. He's been carrying this whole thing with Johnny Knoxville and making it funny. So it's awesome.
Promos have been great too.
Like, and he's a great wrestler, man.
Yeah. I mean, you guys already know. I was sold after seeing that Shinsuke and Sami match, the most recent one. After that, huge fan. Huge fan.
He really showed out on that one.
Oh, God, man. Yeah, most definitely. But talking about great wrestling, let's move on to number 7.
Number 7.
All right, so, man, Matt and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Bros, back heading to TripleMania. This was huge news to me.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing the Hardy Boys in AAA, that is just too cool, man.
I love it. They're
going to be taking on Dragon Lee.
Dude, it's going to be super awesome. I am so excited for this. I don't even think I'm supposed to cover it, but I just because I want to watch.
Yeah, I think Lady J's going to be watching the AAA stuff, keeping all you fight fans up to date. But this is some cool stuff. I would have never thought of the Hardy Boys in AAA ever since I was a kid. That was the last thing I could see. And that's what's so cool about AEW is they let these wrestlers do this stuff. Not like WWE where you're locked up.
Yeah, I love AEW for that. They let their fighters branch off and literally make their coin. So I think that this is just like them really cementing their legacy. I do think that this is the last run of the Hardys. I don't know if we're going to see them again after this year or like in ring, but it's just signified because of, how Jeff Hardy left. And he said before he leaves, he wanted to like reunite one more time with his brother Matt. So I'm thinking that this is their last tour. They're trying to get as much done as they possibly can before they call it a wrap. That's how it looks like to me,
I'm interested to see how this match is going to go. And that's got to be an old picture of Matt, man. He's got way more of a belly now.
Yeah, oh yeah. But I saw it was just a perfect picture because you see who they're supposed to face.
Yeah.
Like this is big. This is a big.
Hopefully he's got his cardio up for AAA, man. Those are fast-paced matches.
Yeah. And I think that this is also due to I saw some stuff on Twitter yesterday and the day before where they were talking about fans were apparently not feeling the Hardy's last match at AEW and calling it boring. And I was like, I don't know how that's possible. We saw Jeff Hardy jumping off of the freaking rafters outside at where people were shopping by the merch.
That match was nuts with Sting and Darby. Like I said in my rundown, Darby Allin is showing us shades of Jeff Hardy. Like he's gonna be the next Jeff Hardy, man. The way that guy moves, but the Hardy Boys aren't gone yet, man. They're still in it.
Exactly, they're still there, and it's not like they're like boring to watch. So I don't understand that. I think that was just clickbait. It had to be, but everybody fell for it because everybody's like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah. So we're gonna really see some fast-paced stuff. Hopefully, with this AAA match. So
and hopefully Matt doesn't die of a heart attack.
Well, yeah, let Jeff carry a lot of the weight, and it'll be a better match for sure.
It's still that's some cool news. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I'm super happy too, man. But let's move right on to number 6. All right.
We have an updated list.
Yeah, man.
A stand and deliver on Saturday.
Stand and deliver. Man, so of course we're not going to do a rundown for NXT stand and deliver, but just know that this is going to be a must-see event. Like you're going to watch this. You have Tommaso Ciampa about to face Tony D'Angelo.
Yep.
Dolph Ziggler's gonna fight Braun Breaker, and Dolph Ziggler had a nice promo last night.
Yeah,
talking about
man.
This is his reemergence. You're gonna see DZ 2.0. So he's trying to make his own little run because he said he has a lot of like bitterness since he had to do a lot of those cheesy gimmicks, the cheerleader one, like all the crap he did before to get to where he is now. He kind of has a chip on his shoulder, so he's trying to take over in NXT.
He is, and that was a good promo, guys. Definitely check that one out, fight fans.
Yeah.
That was even like his little montage of his career. It was a good little segment.
Yeah,
but
man.
Yeah, that's going to be a banger. But then we got a ladder match too for the North American Championship.
Dude, the ladder match is going to be epic. Super excited to watch that. Ladder match is going to be for the North American Championship. Of course, the champion Carmelo Hayes, Santos Escobar, Grayson Waller, Solo Sikoa, and Cameron Grimes.
Yeah, he pulled through last night up against A-Kid and Roderick Strong. That was a great match too. Definitely, that's a must watch. A-Kid's fantastic.
Oh, most definitely, man. And then you have the Fatal 4-Way for the NXT Women's Championship. You got Mandy Rose, Cora Jade, Kaylee Ray, and Io Shirai. I don't even know who to pick for that one. It's up in the air. I know Mandy Rose.
I think Toxic's going to come through.
If Mandy Rose wins.
Yeah, Toxic's going to come through, man. Just because they're known for their shenanigans, and even though it's a Fatal 4-Way, she still has the girls in the corner.
But I would think that if it wasn't just announced though that they have their own match and they have a huge challenge with Dakota and Raquel now. So I don't think that she's going to be able to depend on her posse. She's going to have to fight that fight kind of fair, or else Gigi and JC are going to lose their tag team championships. They're going to lose their belts. So everybody kind of has to fend for themselves at this point. So
the
that's
only
why
one I want to see
good.
In that is Io Shirai. I'd love to see her as the NXT champion. I really would. That would be
a dream for sure. I don't know if they will, but I would love to see it. I also can't wait to see the Imperium versus Creed Brothers match. That's going to be epic. And we're going to see who has been tormenting them at Stand and Deliver as well, because they said they'll be there. Whoever these mystery guys are. So that's going to be awesome.
Just destroying that locker room if you guys haven't been keeping up on it. But we get to see another LA Knight fight. He's going to go up against Gunther.
Knight.
That's going to be a good one, man. Because LA Knight, he's got the speed, he's got the strength. But Gunther, man, he is a beast.
Yeah, and I tweeted this yesterday, man. He's looking solid.
Yeah.
He's not down. He's losing the fat. He's looking real muscular now. Like he's not playing. He's looking a lot better now. Oh, but I did misspeak. I didn't mean to disclude MSK out of that match, but I don't really give a hell because I don't want to see MSK. I want to see Imperium and Creed Brothers anyway.
Yeah.
But it was an oversight, so I'll correct myself.
Nah, you were good. I threw it in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah, man, Stand and Deliver, like I said, is going to be epic. It's going to be super awesome. Like every match that we named is going to be a certified banger for sure. I don't think any of them are misses. So yeah, this might be one of the best events that you'll see from NXT.
Yeah, Ciampa, that's going to be his last match, man. Up against Tony D'Angelo. That's going to be a really good match too. I'm a big fan of Tony, and kind of sad to see Ciampa go, but he's got to do his thing.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's going to get in a bigger promotion. So isn't too bittersweet. But man, what a run that Tommaso Ciampa had in NXT, man. So respect and salute to that, of course.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man. Like I said, Stand and Deliver though is going to be a classic. But let's get right into number 5. All right,
WWE
man.
at it again with the trademarks, man. The king of trademarks. Anything and everything. That man will trademark it.
Yep. Yep. So we see 3 new WWE trademarkings being filed. So it's Tribal Chief, EST, and Acknowledge Me. One thing that the WWE is going to do is capitalize and make their coin off of whatever they possibly can. So
absolutely.
Yeah. All 3 filings were for entertainment services, namely wrestling exhibitions and performances by professional wrestler, yada, 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 yada. We all know all the fine print. But yeah, basically, if you say the stuff online, they get paid. That's all they're basically doing. Yeah.
That's exactly it, man. And if they're not doing trademarks, they're doing new logos. They're constantly on top of that, man. Just a machine on making money.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. So, not really surprised. Like I said, not really big news, but I mean, it's something. So, all the streamers and everybody on TV watch what you say because you're just putting more money in their pocket when you say it.
Yeah, the acknowledge me kind of made me laugh. I was like, that's pretty funny. How'd you trademark that, man? That's
right. How is that not already trademarked?
Say what?
I'm saying, like, I don't even know how they were the ones to first trademark it. Like, wow.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Do not get it.
I need to start getting into trademarking stuff before they do.
Yeah, right. Like you should see the trend, and then they have to buy it from you to trademark it. Exactly. I feel like that has to be some of the stuff that happened. Ain't no way EST wasn't trademarked before.
Yeah,
highly doubt it.
I think that was a clothing brand.
Probably.
I think it was.
Yeah. So, come on, man. I'm sure that there's some underlying play going on, in the background that we're never going to hear about or see. But I guess congrats to them. But let's move on to number 4.
Number 4.
Little heartbreaking news, man. This one is up. I'm kind of hurt.
I was going to be watching this one. So Booker T's Reality of Wrestling has been postponed. That stinks, man. I was going to be watching that one and covering it myself, and that was a heck of a lineup. So Booker T, he said Reality of Wrestling was announced the following: due to unforeseen circumstances, we are rescheduling the Texas Showdown event.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sucks. I'm not.
They haven't come out with any new dates yet. Nope. They apologize for the inconvenience, but what a huge inconvenience, dude. Jesus Christ, man. This is extremely inconvenient.
That was a great lineup. I was really looking forward to that. It's like Booker T's pretty much like it's the feeding program for NXT. So there was a lot of like new wrestlers and big names that kind of at the same time. So yeah, I mean, everyone's getting their money back. They're getting a full refund. So that's good. But man, I was looking forward to that.
Yeah, I was really excited for it as well, man. So it really sucks. I hope everything's okay. I'm sure that we'll find out what happened later. But I need to know what happened at this point, because nobody wants to like give up such a huge, like, this is the worst time to do it. This is the biggest time in wrestling to have an event. So for them to have that canceled or postponed is crazy. Something happened. Something
and
big
to be so vague about it.
Yeah.
And I doubt money fell through. It's not a money thing.
No, there's something.
To have that many wrestlers go out, I don't think that's an issue, like a COVID or something like that. I doubt that. So who knows, man?
So this is a big mystery one. So everybody get your tinfoil hats on, get your Sherlock glasses, figure out, give us some stuff in the comments what you guys think happened, because I have no idea. I don't even know what to speculate, man, because it must have been something huge. So best believe we will be covering whatever that is.
Yeah, and hopefully that's, maybe it's postponed, rescheduled, they get it back going. Maybe it's not 100% canceled. I don't know. It sounds that way, but I'm hoping for the best.
Yeah, hope for the best, but I don't know, man. Being practical, it'll be difficult to find a venue if they, if they can't. Like, it's way too late. So
I wonder what they're going to fill for that spot, too. Because you got to have something. That's an empty hole now.
Yeah, I have no idea. So yeah, a lot of question marks. So just put an asterisk on this story, guys, because we will be covering that,
Yeah.
for later dates. As soon as we get some info on it, you'll get it too. But moving right on to number 3.
So we have an updated New Japan Star lineup.
Yeah.
Lone Star Shootout.
Lone Star Shootout, man. And this is going to be a banger too.
Yeah.
So the matches are streaming live on Fight TV. You got Tomohiro Ishii versus Chris Dickinson, Mike Bailey versus Jay White. Can't wait for that one. That one's going to be dope.
Yeah.
You got Killer Cross versus Minoru Suzuki. Rocky Romero versus Ren Narita. Good God. Almost had a stroke. Clark Connors and Carl Fredericks and Mascara Dorada and Yuya Uemura versus Finjuice, Daniel Garcia, and Kevin Knight.
I'm so glad you read those. I butcher Japanese names, man. And I just mean no disrespect. It's I don't even attempt to. It's
always like one. I always get one where I'm fumbling, but it's normal. I'm pretty good at like recovering sometimes, but good God, sometimes I just get bad,
This is going to be a really good matchup for sure. I think Lady J is going to be covering all the New Japan stuff. That one is going to be on Fight TV. They have some other shows that are going to be airing in a couple weeks that are also going to be happening on the same day. But we'll see that probably a little bit later. That's just kind of how New Japan does it. I think the matchup we went to, it just aired a few days ago, I believe, or this past weekend.
Yeah, and that one was really fun. I really enjoyed myself at that one. That one, I had a great time. And if I don't know if this one aired yet, but Swerve and Blake Christian, great match. Probably that was like the best match of that night.
I got to see Blake in Dark when we went to Dark a few weeks back, and that was the first time I got to see him, because I really hadn't watched a whole lot of New Japan. And that guy is fantastic. And him and Swerve together in that ring, that was so entertaining.
Gold. It was so great. I enjoyed myself at that one for sure. Because that was my second event that I've been to since I was a kid. And the first one was Control Your Narrative. Control Your Narrative, good. But it wasn't like that. That's for sure.
Totally different.
Great. I had a really good time with that. So yeah, man. Like, I don't want to get on too much of a tangent, but yeah, this event is going to be a good one.
Yeah, the Mike Bailey and Jay White is going to be a must-watch for sure. We don't have something else. I'm sure we'll be watching something else, but I'm going to try to tune into at least that match.
Yeah, I'll be at least following it live, like, because we'll be live tweeting. For those who didn't know, we'll be live tweeting during the whole thing too. So if you can't catch it, just log on your phone. Scroll through Twitter. You'll see us talking about the matches as well. So
yeah, make sure you follow us. We're going to keep you guys up to date all day, every day on everything going on in the Wrestleverse.
For sure. But let's get right into number 2.
So this is some pretty cool news. So WWE has today, actually, they're doing the tryouts that kicked off in Frisco, Texas.
Yeah, man. So, the 3-day event begins Wednesday, March 30th. It'll take place in Frisco, Texas at the Ford Center at the Star, home of the Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters, and their state-of-the-art practice facility. So they'll host more than 50 male and female participants with collegiate athletic backgrounds from football, basketball, track and field, wrestling, all that, And, you got several NFL draft-eligible college football players scheduled to participate in the invite-only event. So that's going to be awesome.
We need to make sure we clarify that too, fight fans. It is invite only. Don't just show up.
Yeah. You'll just be standing outside, probably in the Texas cold, because it's not always like hot. So you'll probably be standing out there while they're in their nice little practice facility getting their tryouts on. You'll just be standing there looking stupid. So to avoid that, just wait for some news. But I am interested because me and the boys of the All Real crew were kind of talking about Gable Stevenson. and what he's going to be doing, because he did say that he'll be at WrestleMania. So will he be trying out? Because I'm pretty sure he already has a contract. So where will he be?
I'll have to look that up. That's the first I've heard of that. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I think that it's cool that they do this for the athletes coming up. I heard about it a few weeks ago. I didn't realize it was going to be this week, coming up on WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But, maybe we'll see some new talent coming up. I think that's where Miz got found, right? With something like this.
Maybe, probably. I don't know though. I don't want to speak out and be wrong. So maybe, but I'm always for new talent as long as they use them right. And of course, that's been like the biggest debates that we've had on this channel so far, is how they're going to use the new talent, especially since all the old talent is going out the door. So yeah. So we'll see how things go. This new class might be the start of a new era.
I think it's pretty cool. I'm excited for it. So let's see what comes out of it.
I agree. I'm all eyes are set. But yeah, you guys ready? Number one.
So this is some lighthearted news. I'm not sure if this is the official AEW game, but they launched an All Elite Arcade Twitch series. So this is pretty neat. AEW is bringing the All Elite Arcade series to Twitch channel. The company announced this on Tuesday. Some pretty cool stuff. I'm not sure if this is the same game that they're using the voices. Like we were at that dark match, they recorded the audience's voice that we were at. It was Tommy Mac, Lady J, and I. So I don't know if they're going to be using that in this as well, but that's going to be coming out, March 30th?
Yep, at 11 a.m. EST. Eastern Standard Time. So the Young Bucks, Danhausen, Evil Uno, Adam Cole, and Brandon Cutler have already been advertised for the series thus far. As of this writing, there's no other details that have been shared about what content we can expect, but you can expect it to be a really fun game. I'm waiting for it. This should be fun.
Tony Khan doesn't put out bad stuff. So let's see. Especially for all the big game guys out there and wrestling fanatics, you can get your fix in between matches.
Yeah, man. So this is gonna be great. Definitely stay tuned for that. And again, the dates on that is gonna be March 30th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So get ready, guys. But got a few comments. So getting us corrected. He does have a contract, and it is expected to be in a WrestleMania angle. So we'll see how that goes. Miz, to Billy's point, was in Tough Enough, a TV game show.
Okay. It was a game show.
Yeah, and a play along with AEW wrestlers. That's dope.
That is pretty neat.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. So guys, stay tuned. I'm very, very excited. But before we bid adieu, let's give out our list an enthusiastic NJPW style round of applause as usual. But yeah, man, this one was, this is probably going to be the quickest one that you will ever see again for our Wrestleverse top 10, just because there's a lot coming at you starting tomorrow. And we're going to be doing it from that point on, twice a day?
Yes, sir.
There's so much content.
10 and 7.
Yep. So get ready, guys. It's about to get real. So strap in. But until next time, I'm Tijon.
Billy here.
And this has been your Wrestleverse Top 10. Oh, but before we go, if we missed anything, feel free to leave your thoughts and comments. I can't believe I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe to Take It to the Ring. Follow us on Twitter, the same name. Instagram. Also follow the All Real Crew, because we have a lot coming at you. And like I said, if you want to stay into everything, this is the channel to do it.
Yeah.
But all right,
make sure
guys.
Check out our sweet merch too, guys. We got some cool stuff down there.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We're going to keep you in it.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. But until next time, guys, keep it real.